is up, guys? Happy almost Halloween. Halloween is like 6 days away, and that is so crazy. This month has gone by so quick. This year has gone by even quicker, and I'm just like, pump the brakes. I don't want to turn 26 in January. But today's video, I'm really excited about this topic. It is something that is a little nerve-wracking, I guess, for me to talk about. It's something I'm very open about now, but I hid it for a while, and that is the fact that I have been going to therapy for about a month now, and I have been seeing a counselor for about a month, and wow, it's really freeing to actually admit that I'm getting help, and I reached out for help because about a month ago I had a really bad mental breakdown. I struggle with anxiety. I have been diagnosed with anxiety, but more recently, I have been diagnosed with severe anxiety and PTSD. When I was sick with cancer and was battling cancer, my anxiety, there was a little bit there just because it's cancer, and I would just get nervous and anxious for scans, chemos, surgeries, just stuff like that. But the rest of the journey with cancer, my anxiety was pretty much dormant, non-existent. The moment I found out that there was no evidence of disease and I didn't have to, be on this strict schedule with cancer and chemo anymore, which was my life for almost 2 years, that is really when that anxiety just was like, knock, 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 I'm here for you, Cheyann, and let's party. That was not fun for sure, and was not welcome. But about a month ago, like I said, that's when I had my really bad breakdown. I was sitting on the couch one night, it was Friday night, and all of a sudden I just felt like the air in the room in my lungs was just going away. It was evaporating, and all of a sudden I just felt all this darkness just crash into me, and I couldn't move. I literally felt paralyzed. I felt like I couldn't talk, I couldn't scream for help, and that lasted for 3 days. I literally did not move from that couch for 3 days. I think the only time I moved was to shower, eat, and go to the bathroom. But even then, as gross as this sounds, I did not want to shower, I did not want to eat, I just did not want to do anything, and it scared the shit out of me. I felt so hopeless, I felt lost, I felt like a failure. And then in the moment of feeling that way, I started to tell myself, why are you feeling this way? You have no right whatsoever to feel sad, to feel lost, to feel hopeless, to just feel the way you feel. Cheyann, why are you feeling this way? You just beat cancer. You have no damn right in this earth, in this world, to feel sad, to feel bad, to even have a bad day. You've been given this second chance at life, so there's no way you can feel this bad. And it was just this vicious cycle. I would beat myself up for feeling sad and hopeless and lost and confused, and then I would beat myself up for being sad, lost, and confused. So I just, for 3 days, was just punching myself, not literally, but mentally just punching myself, and it was exhausting. I, like I said, felt hopeless, and I know I always say it is okay to not be okay. And in that moment, I felt like it was not okay for me to not be okay. I had no right to feel sad and to not be okay. That's when I decided, you know what, I can't do this anymore on my own. I really need somebody who doesn't know me, who doesn't know my life. I just need somebody who can listen and help me. I know there's this stigma with getting help and seeing a therapist, that if you get help, you're a failure, you're a loser, you amount to nothing, and you should probably be just locked away in this padded room. But that's so not true. And I sadly had that stigma of getting help. I thought that by me reaching out for help or asking for help meant I was a failure, that I completely failed at life and I was hopeless. As I got further into therapy, it hit me. It was like, you know what? I'm not a failure for reaching out for help. I'm not weak for reaching out for help. I'm actually really strong, and I truly believe seeing a therapist or seeing a counselor or just talking to somebody can help you so much. It helped me so much to realize that there's nothing wrong with me. Yes, I struggle with anxiety, I struggle with PTSD, I struggle with survivor's guilt, but that's okay. I'm a human and everybody is gonna struggle with something. My struggles are definitely gonna look different than yours are gonna look different than mine, but at the end of the day, I want you to know that what you're feeling is okay to feel. My therapist did tell me though, when you're having those bad days, it's okay to have a bad day and the next day it can be a bad day. Like, that is okay to have even a bad week. But what is not okay is to constantly have those bad days, constantly have those bad weeks. And if you're having bad day after bad day, bad week after bad week, and you just feel lost and hopeless, reach out to somebody. There is literally nothing wrong with you for needing help. I'm telling you, when you ask for help and have somebody who is there to support you and uplift you and make you feel that it is okay, it is so amazing. I feel so much lighter. I feel so much better. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna have my days. This is all a learning process. This is something that you're not just gonna wake up one morning after going to therapy for a week and you're just gonna be cured, because that's not the truth. Mental health, anxiety, PTSD, just life in general is hard. It's a struggle every single day sometimes for some people, and sometimes for me, it's a struggle to get out of bed. But on those days, I tell myself, you know what? It's tough. It's gonna get better. Tomorrow's gonna get better, and if tomorrow isn't better, at least it's better than yesterday. But I'm telling you, once you really sit down and realize that it is okay to not be okay and it is okay to reach out for help, holy shit, it's so empowering. It really is, and I truly believe that more people need to get help, and I think mental health needs to be something that needs to be talked about more. There needs to stop being the stigma of mental health and you're crazy, because that's not true. So many people struggle with mental health and don't talk about it because they're ashamed. I was super ashamed to admit to myself, for one, let alone admit to anybody else, that I was struggling with anxiety and PTSD. But you know what? I've realized that there is no shame in admitting you need help. The shame in anything is not admitting you need help. So that is why I have been going to therapy and going to counseling. It's something that I will continue to do. It has helped me so much. And I want you to know that whatever you're going through, you're not alone. You may feel alone, because I felt alone, but you're not. You have somebody in your corner who's cheering you on, and that's me. I want this to be a safe place for you to come. That's why I've really been getting help, have been really seeing a therapist and a counselor, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I wish I would have made that decision sooner, but it's better late than never to get help. So there's no better time than now, than the present, to make a change in your life. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Love you. Bye.